So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today in this video we do have another toy haul and unboxing video for you, and I did get a bunch of Blu-rays. I've really been on like I've been wanting to watch all the DC animated movies, so I got a lot of those, so we'll go over those first. And I did get four different figures, so we'll go over those next. But I did open 2 packages, so I'm not going to open those. The last one I'm going to open, which are the brand new figures. So the Blu-rays that I did get here, the 2 here, I did get Batman and Superman, Public Enemies, and Apocalypse. And both of these were great. I thought Apocalypse was so much better compared to Public Enemy. Public Enemies was good. Not one of my favorites. It's like in the middle compared to like my favorites and least favorites. But Apocalypse I thought was really good. I enjoyed that one a lot. So 2 awesome DC animated movies there. So I did get those 2, and then I also got Justice League The Flashpoint Paradox, and this is hands down one of my favorite DC animated films. I just watched it last night and was really into the movie, was enjoying it so much. I think they did such a fantastic job with this movie here. If you never saw it and you're a fan of DC and like the animated movies, I recommend just buying it. It's definitely worth buying. It's such a great movie here. So I did get that. And then last, I've been wanting to watch this, but was very hesitant about buying it, and I really do regret buying it, and that is Batman Ninja. Now I know it's supposed to be very anime-ish, like a very hardcore anime style to it, and it's called Batman Ninja, so I'm expecting like it takes place, Batman and part of Gotham, like the criminals, get sent back in time to Japan during the feudal series. So I'm thinking like, okay, it's gonna be like old school Batman, like he's gonna be more ninja-like and all that, have a very anime style to it, anime storytelling and all that. So really excited for it. That's how it looked in the trailers. That's how the trailers was making it seem as well. But watching this, I just so disappointed with it. The first half I thought was pretty damn good, and the last fight between Batman and somebody else, I'm not going to try to give away too much spoilers in case you didn't see it, but the last fight was really good, and the first half I thought was great. After that first half battle where they're on the water, after that the movie just got ruined for me. They just ruined this movie so bad. I hated what they did with it. I really did not like what they did with it. Between the middle to the end fight scene, was not a fan of it at all, and it ruined the movie for me, and I don't even want it anymore. If somebody wants to buy this, I'll sell it to them, $10 shipped. It still has the digital, it's the Blu-ray and the DVDs, and only watched once the Blu-ray, so it's in pretty much new condition, just watched once, like new. So if anybody wants to buy this, feel free to contact me either on Facebook or Instagram, but really was not happy with this movie here. So that is the Blu-rays I got. Now for the figures that I did get in the mail here, but I've been wanting to get a Doomsday figure. I never knew which one to get because there really wasn't any real good Doomsday figure around, and I totally forgot that DC Collectibles made an Icons one, so I did get the 2-pack of the Death of Superman, Superman and Doomsday. As you can see, they're not in there, but there's the figures on the back of the box. And the Doomsday is a really cool figure. The one thing I hate about it is you really can't even use this elbow articulation because of the way the bicep is sculpted. You can't really bend the elbow. It only bends about that much. You can't bend it any more than that, which is really disappointing. But other than that, everything is really cool on this figure, and I feel like this is the coolest looking Doomsday that is around. My left leg joint was so damn loose, I had to put some super glue on the ball peg, and now it's a little more tight, but it still is super loose. And the hinge that they have at the hip here is also really loose on my Doomsday and also on my Superman. I'm on like a Superman craze right now. I've been wanting to watch all the movies, been wanting to get like a couple more Superman figures, but this is a pretty cool looking figure. Not sure if I'm going to review these. Maybe in time I will, but I have a few new reviews to go over first, and maybe I will review these. But it is a pretty cool 2-pack, and I feel like this is the best Doomsday figure that is around right now, and I think these were the very last figures that DC Collectibles made in the Icons line. So, damn it, Superman, you bastard! So that is one of the figures I got from Amazon, and I do like the little diorama you get too. I know in Death of Superman, of course, Doomsday does supposedly kill Superman and then leaves his cape like hanging on a stick or a pole or something like that, and it's like flapping in the wind right there. And I like the little diorama as well with the rocks and everything. So cool little set that DC Collectibles made. It runs for like 60 bucks, but I feel like it's more like a $50 figure set. I feel like it's $10 a little too more, and then a little too much. And then another thing that I got in the mail finally is one of my custom Bardock figures. Now this is my regular Bardock figure that I had made by B Customs. I still have a Battle Damage Super Saiyan version being made by Fairy Tale Customs, which cannot wait to get that one. This one turned out pretty good. I'm not entirely happy with it, but it looks okay. I'm afraid to articulate it because some of the paint is coming off in certain spots. Let me show you guys a closer look. Actually, there is a lot of paint misting, which I'm really not happy with at all, and some of the paint isn't that clean. There's a bunch of red paint from the leg warmers on his feet there. There's just some of this stuff looks good on it, but there's a lot of paint misting. Like there's black specks of paint all throughout the skin tone, and it's like, ah man. And even around the white on his Saiyan armor, there's black paint all over it. So not too happy with that. And I did have his tail around his waist, and as you can see on the back on the green, some of the paint came off on it, so I can't even have that tail on the figure there. And I'm afraid to articulate it around. Even like on this knee joint, if you bend it, some of the paint came off it as well. Even the pieces that hide the shoulder joints, the paint's coming off that also, and it's like, damn man, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna really keep him in that pose right there. When I review him, I'm not gonna show the articulation. I'm gonna tell you all the points of articulation he does have, which is pretty much combining Scouter Vegeta 2.0 and the Saiyan Armored Trunks. And I did put the Kid Goku tail on him because I think that one looks a lot cooler than the 2.0 Vegeta tail that's not wrapped around his waist. So I can't wrap a tail around his waist because I don't want to risk any more paint coming off. But I mean, it looks cool, just I don't know, I'm not entirely happy with it. I feel like it could have been done a little bit better, you know, but I definitely will be reviewing this, but I'm going to review it after the next figures that I'm about to unbox here. And B Customs did a pretty good job with it. I just think it could have been done a little bit better, and I'm just, you know, I'm scared to articulate it around because paint's coming off it and stuff. I love the shading that he put on it though. He did a dope job with that, and the him sculpting on the wristbands and the bandana around the front of his head and the back, the tie and everything looks pretty damn cool actually. So he did a nice job with whatever he sculpted on there, you know. So that is my custom Bardock, which I will review after these two figures that I have in this box here, which is from Ami Ami, as you can clearly see on the box there. So let's see what we got from Japan. And these two figures I'm pretty excited for, not like super excited for like some other figures, you know what I mean? So let's see what we got here. And the first figure is the SH Figuarts Infinity War Captain America, which looks really cool. The face sculpt could have been done so much better. If they added more paintwork on it, it would have looked tons better. It's just so plain looking, kind of like their Civil War Captain America. But I mean, the figure itself does look really dope, and I've liked their Captain America figures that they have made in the past from Age of Ultron and Civil War. I'm just hoping this one does not have that really bad ankle articulation issue that we had with the Civil War Captain America. I was so pissed off with that issue with that figure. So that is one of the figures I got, which will be one of my next reviews. And then the other one, you can probably guess who the other one is because they both released at the same time, and that is the SH Figuarts Infinity War Iron Spider-Man. This one I'm more excited for over the Captain America because I love Spider-Man in the movie, and when he got his legs, his extra legs or extra arms, it just looks so damn cool in Infinity War. The one thing I'm really disappointed with about this figure is Tamashii Nations just decided not to make his suit shiny. They should have made his paint like how the Golden Frieza's paint is. It's very shiny looking, like how his damn costume looks in Infinity War. To me, That's just straight up lazy, Tamashii Nation's like, come on guys, what the hell is that all about? The gold on his suit is shiny though, so they got that right, but the rest of the suit isn't. And it's like, what are you doing? They're getting like, they're cutting too many corners, man. And it's showing on their figures, which with each damn release, even the Majin Vegeta that just released, doesn't look as good as his prototype. He really doesn't. Sorry, that was my dog. It's a damn shame because I was really excited for that figure. I mean, it looks good, but there is a couple issues with it, mainly the color blue, or the plastic blue that they chose for Vegeta's suit looks nothing like the dope prototype that they had on display at Toy Fair and Comic-Cons and all that stuff. So really disappointed with how the blue turned out on the Majin Vegeta, which I should have that very, very soon. I just paid for that, so be on the lookout for my unboxing of that figure hopefully soon. But anyway guys, that is my toy haul and unboxing video for you. These will be my next reviews, so let me know in the comments below, who do you want reviewed first, Iron Spider or Captain America? Hope you enjoyed the video. If you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, just give it a thumbs up anyway, because action figures are awesome. But thanks for watching. I will see you later.